Morning, guys. Welcome to Coffee Chat. Well, guys, another absolutely gorgeous day, but I understand there's this massive storm ready to blow into Southern California here. So, hey, batten down the hatches because apparently this one's going to be a big one. Now, Judy and I are going to absolutely miss it because we're leaving to go back home to Texas today. And so, we have just loved being able to come out here and just travel all around the states here and visit all of our kids and grandkids. And of course, Judy and I have a pretty big family. We got these 6 kids combined, and of course, we got grandkids and everything like that. So I'll tell you, a real pleasure doing it. But you know how it is after you've been on the road for a while, you're kind of looking forward to getting home and, settling back into your routine and just what's familiar and surrounding for you. So we are definitely looking forward to going back home. And don't worry, we'll get other opportunities to see these grandkids. We'll fly them out to see us, or, we'll just be doing another trip and stuff like that. But anyways, amazing time we've had. Guys, I've been looking at the comments in the video over the last few days, and something that I thought it just like popped right into my mind. And I'll tell you, I really see this pattern happening, and I thought it'd be a great time to come out and talk about it and things like that. And that is this: when opportunity knocks, most people don't answer. And why is that? Think about that inside yourself. We were watching XRP like literally go way down. It went down as low as 42 cents. I'm telling you, what an opportunity. And boom, bang, within a few hours, back up over 50 cents. And if you caught that train, hey, congratulations, because that took some serious gumption. And I'll tell you, a lot of people don't act on those opportunities. And the way I look at it is, look, would you rather accumulate at 42 or 50 cents, or would you rather be accumulating right now at $4 and $5? Now, of course, if you've had opportunity like Judy and I have for a long time, we've been buying XRP for years. And of course, so, our dollar cost averaging has resulted in a pretty good position size, let me tell you. And yeah, there's those of us out here that have done that, and we're thinking, hey, I'd love to see $4 and $5 XRP right now, and on. Because, we've raised our position size to, a decent amount. And yet you got other folks out there, hey, they've just got into this space, maybe in just the last few months, maybe in the last few years, and they haven't reached their accumulation goal. So for them, when they see dips like this, they're like, oh my goodness, thank goodness, because now I can dollar cost average back, buy in some more, bring my average cost down and all that. And they see that as opportunity, not something to be afraid of or thinking, oh, well, what if it drops lower? Look, guys, that's the whole point of dollar cost averaging, isn't it? You buy some at this price, you buy some at this price, you buy some at this price, and you buy some at this price, and you buy some at this price. All that. And what does it do? It averages your cost over that whole period of time. And then when a major move comes, boy, you look back at that and you say, wow, I am in some serious profits. And that's how you kind of have to look at it. I look at these dips as for buying and not for crying. Now, that's just me, of course. And you have to make up your own mind because, hey, there's risk involved, zero doubt about it. But it's this kind of volatility. Imagine that. You're talking about dropping all the way down. I think it was like an 18% drop down to 42 cents. And look, if you had picked it up at 42 cents, you would have made well over 10% on that move when it went back up over to 50 cents. In fact, it would have been almost 20% in just a few hours on your money. Where are you going to get opportunities like that? Not too many markets are going to afford you those kind of opportunities, but this is the deal. Fear and uncertainty and doubt and your emotions, just that right there is a good litmus test to see where you are on your emotional scale with respect to your investments here. That's for sure. And guys, the one thing that we need to do is we not need to stop thinking of these penny moves. I don't care if it's a 20, 30 cent drop, because are you here for the 20 or 30 cent move in the long run? Really, are you? Are you going to quibble so much? Oh, well, you bought some at 64 cents and now you bought some at 32 cents. Oh, and then you bought some at like 51 cents and now it's 42 cents. Are you going to quibble over that when we see XRP in the $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $20, $30, $40, $50? Not on your life, you're not even going to think about it twice. And nobody's going to be poo-poo shunning you for that. They're going to say, wow, even at, 60, 70, 80 cents, you were making bank. That's what they're going to say. But boy, I'll tell you, in the comments, have they taken the opportunity? One guy wrote, and I had to laugh. The guy says, yeah, XRP's dropping like a rock, but the only difference there is rocks are worth something. And I wrote back, and I said, hey, it's that kind of foolishness, that kind of foolish thinking, truly, that absolutely cost him the opportunity that was afforded him when it did drop to 42 cents and then bounced heavy back up to 50 cents. I'm telling you guys, these are the days where Judy and I accumulated. When we saw these dips down, up, down like that, that's when we were able to add to our position and build up a pretty good bag of XRP. And hey, we're still DCAing. Are you kidding me? I'm still taking advantage of these dips because I know what I hold. I look at the long-term utility of what it is and where the world is going in terms of its technological revolution, this fourth industrial revolution. And look, guys, we're literally talking about the evolution of money. And I'm telling you, in history, very few people have been right at the very point when that transition was about to take place, and you and I have been born into it right here. And I think that we have to look at that as a gift of God to be aware of this space and have these opportunities. That's generally what I think. So this is where in your investment journey, you learn, hey, where am I on the investment Richter scale kind of thing? And how you kind of discipline yourself through that. It is during these times. And you mature as an investor, just like you would mature at anything you do, whether it's, hey, guitar playing an instrument, if you're into sports or whatever, and you just get better, but you hone your skills. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And that's what these times are for. Times of volatility are great for honing your skills and getting your own intuition out there when it comes to being an investor. Now, no one has a crystal ball. No one can tell you what the future holds. It would have been great, if some people they say, oh boy, I wish I had sold when XRP was, at that 93 cents. Well, hey, did you know? No, nobody knew for sure. But of course, with technical analysis, all theory-based like yesterday, yeah, they saw it dropping back down. Well, that's where you kind of prepare for opportunity and things like that. That's how you go about and do it. And so, hey, just keep that top of mind that these are experiences that help you to learn, the wins and the losses. Heck, I've learned more from my losses in life than I have from my wins. That's absolutely true. Because a lot of times with your wins, you're just celebrating the win, aren't you? You're not really contemplating, well, what happened there? How did that happen? Which is a discipline we all need to get involved in. But, asking yourself those critical questions. But when we have losses, it seems natural for us to start asking critical questions. Well, what mistake did I make? Where did I miss that along the line? What if I had done it this way, what would have the result been? When we have losses, we tend to ask ourselves those questions. But wins, we just tend to celebrate them and not really ask the critical questions about how we won. We need to learn how to do that on both sides of the equation. And that's what it's like in this space. You kind of learn how to adjudicate your wins and your losses. And the next go around, the next trade, the next buy, the next move, the next investment, you get a little better. You get a little better. You get a little better. You start to be more and more in control of your emotions. You're not FOMOing in that fear of missing out. Guys, I'll tell you, the folks that are not disciplined in this, that poo-pooing this when XRP's down there at 42 cents, I'll tell you what, they're the same people that are going to be buying when it's $1.42. I'll kid you not. Why? Because they're literally trapped by their emotions. They got the fear, uncertainty, and doubt on the dips, and they got the FOMO when it's actually going up in peaks. That's what I've seen happen every time, a majority of the cases. And it's because, of course, they haven't learned from their wins or their losses. Guys, we're here to win, and we're here to learn from both sides of this coin. And I'll tell you what, these opportunities that we're seeing in this space, it's truly, truly amazing. At least that's my opinion. I sure hope that you were out there and you were able to actually benefit from any of these moves and stuff like that. And of course, guys, look, people come out, well, it's not financial advice. And it's really not financial advice. You know what it is? It's just encouragement from one investor over to another for you to absolutely learn how to become better as an investor. That's it. That's all. And you have to be able to determine that risk tolerance in you. But it's how we mature. It's an absolute fact. And so it's kind of like, hey, when I was a kid, my big brother, he would tell me about different things. My big brother was the one who taught me how to ride a bicycle and all kinds of stuff. Really love him for that. It was a great time in our lives. But needless to say, he would actually, I would watch him and see different things. Well, it's kind of like that. You learn from those who have gone before you, don't you? And that's just the way the world has kind of worked. And those that don't learn, hey, what do we call those guys, right? We call people that learn from their experiences, their wins, their loss. We call them, hey, that's wisdom. And wisdom is a great teacher of experience, is a great teacher of wisdom, isn't it? And people that don't learn from the mistakes, what do we call them? We call them foolish. We call them simple-minded. We call them, hey, maybe unteachable. We don't want to be those kind of guys, right? We want to be the ones that really do benefit and learn from all of these different experiences that we're having. Well, guys, I'll tell you what. I sure hope that you're having an absolutely fantastic Friday. The weekend's upon us, and weekends, as you know, for me are for family and friends, and I genuinely hope that you're going to have an absolutely amazing weekend. And guys, listen, we are going to have a fantastic video for you later on today, and so until then, I sure hope you're having a great Friday, and take care.